Oh, God.
Why not condemn?
All right. Good evening to you out there. Blessed memory. Okay.
Laughter is sponsored by Tomi.
This is jokes aside. Your regular Tuesday night talk show, Western Spring Television, channel 190. But why will you just say somebody's in loving memory? Like somebody was telling me the other day that if I tell you rest in peace, it means I want to rest.
Yes,
well. I
that,
said,
no.
rest in
you
peace is
say?
not bad. When you say rest in perfect peace, that means you are dead.
Yes,
Perfect
like perfectly.
peace.
Like
When you say rest in peace, you can rest in
good
peace.
night, rest in peace.
Yes, rest in peace. Do you want to rest in war? Do
exactly.
you want to rest in crisis? Do you want to rest in
There
war?
are some phrases or words that we don't
It
just
is
use.
the
I
society.
totally agree with you.
It is
Like somebody said, God loves you, we love you, but God loves you the more. I'm like, how can you be
Boss,
using such? We know
let me tell you
we-
one thing. It is the society. Like this song, oh happy day, da 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 la 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 la. It's asking when shall I see your face? It's just a question. But because they use them for burial, they use them for burial.
So till we meet again, nah.
Okay, if I sing it, dun 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 dun, when the guy is over, I will fly away. How want to
You
talk
be
to
beg.
person die? Across the bridge, there's no sorrow. It's just
What
talking about
bridge?
across that bridge.
Which
bridge?
mainland bridge
Not
now?
that bridge. It can be any bridge. It can be a bridge.
That's the way to Ireland.
That
There's no
is
sorrow
it.
there.
There's no sorrow
Good
there.
life.
But
Is that
people,
what
because
they are doing?
are using in the burial.
The way where JAYMICHAEL and TOMI they try, like, I
No,
know
we are,
understand.
we are looking at
And
things
it's
the way it should.
hypocritical.
It's hypocritical, right?
Really?
Okay,
Okay.
we are back tonight
We'll meet
to
there.
relax, chill, and discuss whatever it is we have on our table today. You can see them seated already, ready for the gist we have tonight. Pinky, how you doing today?
I'm very well, thank you.
How did your day go?
Started on a very, terrible note, but I'm
Please,
fine
please.
now.
How did your day go?
I'm telling you how.
It's good, right?
It's good now. Yes.
No peace for the wicked.
Who's the wicked?
Okay. I
don't
like
know.
your jacket. I like your, the way you are, you package everything.
Looking like a boss lady.
Thank
Achalugo.
A CEO.
All right, Tomi Trendy, how are you today?
I'm good.
How is everything now?
Very well.
This vibe that you are giving us, I don't understand.
What's
though.
the vibe?
Some people
She's happy today.
were shouting backstage, Tomi this, Tomi that. Like, why is Tomi trending? Like,
Oh,
Tomi Trendy. That's
I'm
the
like,
name.
Wait till they saw. Everybody told me we'll do this. So somebody who said they want to open something for you to. I said,
Tell me
is
you
it
are
that
trending
serious?
again. Tell me you are trending again. Tell me you are trending again.
So you
good to be
good?
back here, yeah.
You're good.
Mhm.
Okay, JAYMICHAEL, how are you doing today?
Well, I'm fine. Thank God.
Why your lip con dey shine like say me
Oh.
na mirror you put for lip? I don't understand.
Well, there's God in my life.
Ah.
I've got Jesus in my life, living for His glory. See, I'm shining.
Hmm.
That's just it.
You
You can call me
good, right?
Shine Bobo.
Okay, so you're fine. How
Yeah, I'm
did
fine,
your
I'm
day go?
cool.
How's family?
Oh,
Because we should
thank
ask
God.
now, how
We
is
thank God.
family?
They are debiting us, but God is
Mm.
creating us.
Mm.
You like the rhymes?
I love it.
Oh my God.
No,
That's
women
amazing.
will because
Oh my
you
God.
know the fact that you include them in that statement,
they
they
are
are
debiting
debiting
us.
us.
Mm.
Why God is crediting us?
Yeah.
But did he include us in something good? We credit you too sometimes, don't we?
How?
How?
Please.
Even
please.
if it's not financially.
Mm.
Right, Tommy?
How?
Yeah.
Why you call the fan go support?
Tomi don't team trending. Don't.
Okay. Today we'll be discussing this issue that had to do with most time the ladies, but the men too. They are part of it. But, I don't know. When it comes to body enhancement,
Mm.
when you say body enhancement, you just call the women, you bring them out.
They stand out.
But we understand that both gender, go through that. For some people, body enhancement is for them to look good. I don't know if they don't look good before. God created you, say you want to alter what God has created. Some people said it is for business. Some people say it's for business. Some people said no, it is for self-esteem. Some people said I want to prepare the next gender. There are so many reasons why people want to go under the knife or really take stuff into their body or I don't know,
Okay.
just to enhance what God has are created. We need to go on this short break. So when we come back, they are seated. Some are boiling, some are smiling.
Yes, you can see
You
them.
know.
Who that are
So when we
boiling.
come back, we're on this issue. Before we went on that break, I talked about the topic for today. Is body enhancement a sign of low self-esteem? For some people, they will say no. Maybe for many, they may say yes. I'm not taking side. I'm just saying, with what we've seen, what we've read, what people have talked to us about. Now we are going to look at that body enhancement thing. Tommy, why are you smiling now? It shocked you.
Exactly.
Because you don't always start with me. That's I was thinking you called your
Yes.
parent.
I do this
You
once
know,
in a
you don't
while.
want to start with Wala.
I do this once in a
You
while.
get?
Now, body enhancement. Do you think is something that people should do when they are not comfortable with their body?
Yes.
All right.
Maybe not totally yes, but it's something you can consider doing because your self-esteem is very important. And then you've seen that a lot of people are hiding under the what's it called now, shell, because of how they see themselves. Yes, I understand the fact that you can say you should love yourself the way that you're created, but there are some things. Let me talk about myself. There's some things about myself that if I have the chance, I'm going to change it because it took me a while to adapt to it. So some people some people might not be able to adapt the way I did. You know, when you're growing up and they try to call you and they're using this exact same thing to call you, it affects you negatively. What are you saying?
Is it like a ghost?
Okay. For those of us that be wondering what this body enhancement is, we're talking about people. I think I explained. I have to do that again.
Yeah, pump it.
Because,
People are pump it.
trying to
Yeah,
help,
pump.
trying to change what you
Their nature, their
you know,
natural
what came
physical
with you,
appearance.
the natural package that God gave you. You want to change it, and please take this. Body enhancement can be nose, it can be your
teeth,
your eyes, whatever it is, your teeth, your bum bum, your breast, your bola, and all of them. Yes, I have to say this so that people will be clear, because for some people it has to do with the women, but men also do body enhancement. You understand? Recently,
the women get that.
Zika Uma, right? He went to change his nose. He said he doesn't like the fact that his nose is too wide and all. I know say that another time he breathe well. But
Even that nose make us dey watch am.
you get
Now wetin
now
dey say with that?
good. He went to edit what God gave to him. Now, Tommy is saying that she doesn't think it's something bad.
Yeah.
That is good if you are not comfortable with yourself. If you can work on it, right? You work on it.
But
Now,
before you move on, please, I need to also put it out that body enlargement is not just about the nose, the ears, this. Even as I'm sitting, I enhanced my body. Even with the lip gloss, the earrings. Men will go to the gym is also a form of body enhancement. Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
but the one we are talking about now, I don't want you to make it look like if
It's
you go
medical.
to medical, going under the knife, and trying
surgery,
to.
pumping some
If I am,
chemicals into your body.
if I don't like the way my
Testosterone.
hands are, I said I want to gym. According to you, it's part of the enhancement. I want to grow muscles and all. But what we are particular about now is people going under the knife.
Okay.
You know, doing other stuff to see that you
Injecting
can see
themselves.
if person they work out, balance. You see what they happen.
Oh, go like ball. Then I'll go like fufu.
Oh my God. So, Pinky,
Yeah.
do you really think people should go through the enhancing stage? Should you even do it?
Should they do it?
Yeah.
I think that everyone is entitled to.
Can you do it if you
No,
are given the opportunity
no, except
to change something about yourself? What would that be? Let me make it
She go
personal
on
now.
top. She go grow leg. You have to her leg. I know.
No. That height, Oyibo never see get that
If
height.
say that one day, she go on, they go cut her
I'm
leg.
not
I
saying
heard
leg.
Mercy did something now, right?
it's not all.
Like it was make a bit taller.
No.
Okay,
If
but
dragging machine, they could drag you
Cut her
like.
neck, and that other neck is that long. You get
All right. So,
all right. So if my opinion on if people should go under the knife, I don't know. I think that many people have been, spoken to, and all people already have what they want to do. You cannot really tell adults what to do. But I think
they can
that,
tell some people what to do. I will tell you that.
hmm,
Fools grow
I mean,
old
you
too.
can.
Mm.
Well, you really cannot
Preach it,
make
Papa.
the
Th-
decision. You can
that's the truth.
tell, you can give your opinion, but you really cannot force people to do
Do you know
what they
some
don't want to do.
people are influenced by the
Yes,
people
but it
that
may
they
not
work
be
with?
by words. People are
Okay.
influenced mostly by actions, by what they see. And that's where I'm going to drive my own discussion towards. I think that societal pressure has really put a lot, or strain on women and their, psychology. You
Is
see
it just
men,
women? Now?
I want to talk about women.
Okay, because
I
you're a
think that
woman.
that's what it is.
Mm.
That's for women. I think societal pressure, the fact that a man will see a lady, or a lady gets dumped because she has little breasts or small breasts, they even go ahead to call it button.
No, not but they are not.
See, that's what we're saying. And then you see, men who say they
Them-
love large butts, large, boobs and all of that.
Funny
So the
enough.
pressure,
Funny enough, not all men like
love this, but
Manchester.
most
That is
men
it.
do.
For
Most
some
men
men,
love
they are
the
Arsenal
front.
fans, they are Barca
That
fans.
is
Exactly.
it.
They are not.
So
They
now
are not
imagine
Chelsea
if
fan,
you're a
neither are they
Chelsea,
Manchester
if you're a
United
Chelsea
fans.
And some
fan,
day, when we say,
you
when they
find
even look
women
your body now,
wanting
waiting
to
in your
do
brain,
that.
they want, waiting in your
Many
brain.
men
I'm telling you,
want that.
Wait till they
It's
call
only
it.
few
Is it
men who are
sapio-
looking for
sapiosexual?
substance.
What do they
Yeah.
call them?
Saprosexual.
That will be looking in your brain.
Mm.
I mean, we'll continue.
So
Jare.
many men, that's the truth about your gender. Many
Okay.
men are not looking for substance. They're
Many
looking
men.
for quantity. They're not looking for
Mm.
quality.
Okay, many
Mm.
men.
Many
But,
men
but
out
do you
there.
expect a man to be looking into your brain? Is it not what you have you will see first? Like, okay.
Yeah, that's what attracts
Before your
them.
brain, you can't look
And
whether you
that's
get brain.
when they pick you, at the end of the day, they begin to say, yes, you're a pocket drainer, you're a this, you're not even bringing anything to the table. You were the one who went to bring this quantity. You did not look at the quality. And so the pressure on women to want to look good. Why are women really thinking of, oh, let me look good, let me do this, let me get this? That's because
They've already accepted
if
that they're looking
you-
good because of us.
Mm.
They've
No,
accepted.
that's not true.
that's not
But
true all the
continue.
time.
Not being
I'm only
talking and
just
saying
saying
because
that
of us now.
the truth is,
Why not go do? Why not go do
if you really want to, why do you think that when women are approaching a place where many men are seated,
Mm.
there's a way you tend to look at yourself twice.
Your walking
to
steps
readdress
if
and
you
your,
change.
yes, your
That's
walk
the
steps
problem. That's
change,
just-
and
yeah, the
that's
problem.
If you
because
can't wear,
you want
wear
that
if you wear
acceptance.
high heel, you will nearly fall.
Exactly,
because
because you
it's like
want
you are-
to give yourself a good courage, and all of that. So the societal pressure is a
Men, you
lot
can
of it.
hear in
And then
case
even
people,
men,
you
And
you're
for
wondering
men
why
too,
some
you
girls
see
will miss
women
their step.
saying they don't want a person with a very small penis and all of that.
Mm.
And so all of these, it pushes, people
All
to
right,
want to be
good,
who
good.
they are not.
JAYMICHAEL.
Yes, sir. Yes, my lord.
JAYMICHAEL.
Yes, my lord.
There was a time on this show we wanted to discuss the size matter, you remember?
Yeah.
Mm.
And we dropped it for some
We
reasons.
didn't drop it. We concluded on something.
Yeah.
That it's not about the size. It is the usage. If you
No,
get
no.
Golayo like this, but you know something
We-
use that. Nah,
we-
nonsense.
We didn't go too
Deeper,
deep,
yeah.
for some reasons there. Now, for a man, should you do enhancement because of what you hear or because of what some ladies have said to you? Or instead you go and learn the art?
Because sex has to do with it is an art and act.
Yeah.
You have to, if once you know about it. I will start from this song by Adekunle Gold. He said, "There's a man for every woman. There's a woman for every man."
Mhm.
I think that even answers all this question of body enhancement.
Yeah.
In life, everybody gets person wey be say no matter how ugly you take look, you get one person wey go look you. Wey be say for the guy face, na you fine pass. No matter how you
Because beauty is in the eyes of the
of the
beholder.
beholder.
Mm.
So talking about going for body enhancement as a man, I don't subscribe to that. If you meet a lady today, if the woman no be your spec, if she no like wetin you dey do, ask her to maybe na bottle she dey put inside her own, wey make am big like that.
The drilling machines that she
Yes,
has
because we've
that
seen
have
videos of
drilled must
ladies
have been
who will carry
oh God.
beer bottle. They insert am inside something wey
Then
God
when
don make for
normal man come,
you,
it no
you
come
want to
make
complain, say,
sense to
he cannot
am
satisfy me, he
again.
cannot satisfy me.
Wow.
But there's still some ladies too who don't like something big. That once they say, man, you say, well, it's too big. I don't like him. It's too big. It's too big for me. I cannot. You say, but you've been doing him for some time.
Some ladies they've had to run out of their
Talking
marriage
from
because
experience.
of this
Oh God.
stuff.
Talking from
Yeah.
experience.
I want to hear your
I met
experience,
some.
sir. Talk from experience. I love it
experience.
when you share
When I
experience.
was on the street,
Thank you.
I met someone like that.
Mm.
Do you know why this lady? Where the reason why something actually happened between us? I don't even know. Say her boyfriend, a person where I know. The person where I know where they greet me well, and she knows I know her boyfriend. But eventually, you know, something just happened. We got to know each other, and the nene started like that. It was after that she now told me that, do you know,
This
you know
person
my
is
boyfriend. You know my. I don't know. I used to greet you every Sunday at so place. I say it's a lie. It's okay. Don't worry. Next week Sunday, you go come that place again. You go there. When guys they greet you there,
he go greet you.
when he come greet you, I go give you signal. Say na him. First person come, he want you realize. Second, when the guy come, I say, I can't ask her. Waiting to the guy now fine. Well, he said it's too big, over big. The word I say the problem she has is that anytime they finish doing something, 4 days, you see they use hot water. They do like this. So when the guy calls her, hello, babe,
she's always scared.
I'm coming around tonight. He said he's always thinking like, oh my God.
Now, we are not going deep into that, but I need to also say something about that. Some people say that a man is not too big. Probably the woman is not wet to that stage to accept the man.
I disagree. If you say woman is
some
not,
people
now this place where we talk, now woman they come out from.
Yes.
You know, for such people, woman go still come out for that place.
And it goes this
and the thing it go still now body. Some people are made like that. That's made differently.
If what you just said now is right, what you just said now, it means there is enlargement and there's shrinking stage.
Yes.
Now it means that particular part of the body can actually accept even when the man is big. Now, what will now make the woman accept it without pain is what we should be thinking.
But do you know
because
that
when a woman
about childbirth
happens once. I don't want the ladies to now relax because the way where Tomi don't sit down now, he don't sit down and say, make I come here, gist. Listen to me, all of now talking inside the toilet they call it last because okay, we are learning. We are not learning.
Do you get what I'm saying? Childbirth is not done every day.
Okay.
You don't get belle. Abi, after 9 months, now once speaking go come out, maybe now in the next 2 or 3 years, now the place will still wide again. But imagine
something that happened like twice, 3 times in a week.
In a week, every time. Your body is your body.
So
person will go fit your body day. That's what we're talking about, sexual compatibility. I think that was what led to what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Some people, even recently, I posted something on it happened recently. They got married last year, February, and this year, they're
divorced.
Because they are not compatible. The guy want to do like every time.
His libido is high.
The guy said she don't get the strength. And the guy said the reason why they didn't learn about themselves was because, because of religious reasons.
There's no premarital sex.
So they're not going to do it. So there's a man for every woman. There's a woman for every man. So I don't believe you should, because of a man, you will not go and do something to your body. What if you do it? What if tomorrow that your beauty can't fade or you can't drop? A man, I believe, should love you for who you are. Anybody who won't love you, You won't like you should like it for who you are. Whether in a small breast you get, may like it for your breast, may like your breast like that.
All right.
Okay.
All these things will take away.
Thank you so much, JAYMICHAEL, for this particular point that you just dropped now. That for everybody, if you are going into a relationship that will be serious, you know what you want. You know how you want it. So it's better you go for the person that is like that. It's not like telling tiny Bukola to go and get fat like Bumi because you like them big, or telling fat Bumi to go and get shrink like
because
Tina,
of what people will say.
because you
Or
like
because
them
your sister
tiny.
is marrying.
You understand now? Tommy, you're about to say something.
Yeah, I was also trying to bring up the fact that 80% of, well, I can't say, but let's say 80% of men glorify women's that full
big
package.
butt, right?
And then it's sometimes difficult for women to also pick whoever they want to be, because you were saying that there's a man for every woman. But the truth is, when you go on social media, you see guys praising women with big backside and
Can I
big
answer your
boobs.
question on that? Doing that, most guys when they even appreciate all these things on top of social media, go their house, go check their wife.
That is the
Their wife
problem
just
with
get.
men.
That's what they want.
Then
That's what they actually want.
Lie.
That's what they're
Do you-
outside.
At the end of the day, they didn't settle for that. They just want. They needed that for the name. Like,
You do know that many people did not settle with their specs. Many people did not settle with their
that
specs.
particular thing.
Many people did not settle with their spec.
That
Yes,
is it.
that
JAYMICHAEL,
is it.
do you accept that?
Well, I cannot say.
Now,
See,
what
at
will
times,
make
you
a
are playing some
man
things for
or a woman not to settle for his or her
pleasure?
spec?
Because at a point where he was, I said men, most times they chase quantity over quality. But there are sometimes they see that this person has everything I want in a brain, and that's when they're getting mature though. And they stop running, and they stop running after backside and front. They begin to look, or
At the
it's not
quality,
even as if
the
they actually
characteristics.
went fishing for quality. But when they see someone that is dishing it out back to back, and they're saying, oh, this person really has, substance to offer. And the person physically, the person is not totally their spec, but they feel that, oh, she still tried, but this one I cannot let it go. And that's why they settle. The same thing for women. They settle with people that they feel okay, prospect, or he's just giving me peace of mind, and that's really what I want. It's not everything that I really want, but I feel like other aspects can be worked on. You really cannot do much on a brain that has not developed so far until that point that you met the person, or until marriage. But you can work on other, physical aspects. You can groom a person. The person you feel is not beautiful enough, you can get skincare or whatever to, boost.
But you cannot boost the brain.
You may not really
you cannot
be able
get
to boost
brain
the
care
brain.
to change
You may not be
the
able
thinking
to.
of such a person.
Exactly, it's
That
cemented.
is why, from what you're saying now, some men will pick the person that have that brain and try to enhance the other part
Exactly.
that is not there.
Yeah.
Now, should you do body enhancement because of a man?
I don't think you should, because I'll support JAYMICHAEL on that. I don't think you should, really. I think you should just remain
But what
yourself.
happened to making the person that you choose to please him? Some men will go to the extent of paying.
You can do some other
I'll pay
things to
for
please
you.
it. I mean,
Go to so and so place, go and do this thing. I love this thing this way. And we've said it before that if you like them big, go for them for the big ones. If you like them small, go for small ones. But some people now go for small ones and want to make them big. Now, that is where the man will now be putting pressure on the woman. You are looking too big, go to the gym. Go to hit the gym. Go and build your hips. For the one when no one spend money, when no get money to spend. Now so you have be going to the gym. You got to go. You don't pay every money. You don't get peace of mind. You don't do skipping. you're,
and that was why I said
I think that
man should love
is
you
not
for
on
who
the
you
line.
are, not because of body. If
a
the
man should love you for who you are. You should love a man
see,
for who
if
he
you hit
is.
the gym again,
But
later I go still go want to go complain about for your body.
see, the thing is, we can love people for who they are, but you can at least try to make effort. You can make efforts to be better. If someone is saying, oh, I feel like you're putting on weight, and if the person is giving you, it depends on how you say it though. If the person is giving you reasons like, oh, for health reasons, it may not be exactly good for you, or for even physical appearance, you should try to work on it. And the person is saying, hit the gym. I don't think it's a bad thing because when we want to talk about the benefits of the gym, I think it goes far beyond just the physical. I think it keeps you alive.
Now,
Yeah.
okay.
And so you can always reach concessions, but when it comes to a risky aspect, I think you should pull back.
Okay. Now, we'll need to go on this short break, but before that break, some people tend to do whatever they have to do because of their partner. So when we come back from this break, I want us to look at the men and the women. Have you seen a man that will say, because of my wife, I want to go and do enlargement of my dick?
Yeah.
Or he did it even before the woman comes to the picture.
So maybe one particular woman pushed him.
Yeah, probably. We'll be back. Let us go on this short break and stay jokes aside.
Nelson Rolihlahla Mandela was an anti-apartheid activist who gave his all for the elimination of what has been described as the world's most vicious rule of the unjust and man's inhumanity against man. He was born July 18, 1918 in Mvezo, South Africa. Educated and trained as a successful legal practitioner, he took up the gauntlet of a human activist against segregation by the minority white suprematist in South Africa. At the climax of his trial for treason, orchestrated by the minority South African government, the great crusader for democratic equality was prepared to pay the supreme sacrifice to establish majority rule in his native land. He told white jurists that if achieving freedom for his people was worth his life, he was prepared to die. Nelson Mandela spent 27 years in Robben Island, described as the most notorious prison in the world. It was from this same prison that he came out as a free man to assume office as South Africa's first black president in 1994. Western Spring Television identifies Nelson Mandela as a watershed character in history.
Every day, even right now. But if you see a wife don't get you don't get no. But they take a wife place. But when you want to go, yeah, now you go there.
Okay. When you hear about the backside and the front side of a woman, when men are discussing, they may just want to. Some people it's for fun. I know some people. When I was in the world, some of these
Both
things.
of you, when you went
All
to
those
work,
things we do them no more.
Exactly. Now, if you are just joining the show, jokes aside, the topic has been is body enhancement a sign of low self-esteem. We've been looking at it from that angle that some people actually have that low self-esteem. They want to meet up. That is why they are doing some of these things. Now, let's look at those that may have other reasons. Probably for modeling, probably for business. For business. Can you say 100% that it is just because of that business that they are doing? To the extent that some women may not want to give birth. Have you heard that before? Say, please, I don't want to give birth now. It will spoil my sheep. It will spoil my sheep. Well, the man will marry model, not model. That is why I always say that a woman should start a career before getting to marriage. But it's difficult to start a new career when you're in marriage because there'll be problems.
I agree.
If the man knows that you be model or you be actress or actor, You don't already know saying
Even
this
that
thing
one
they
said
do.
they
So
still
we said they
get
get
issue.
No,
issue,
no.
yes, and they even get
That
issue.
one
If they
said
get,
issue.
I will blame the man.
Yes.
You
Yes.
know saying this thing they do when you
Exactly.
marry him.
Yeah.
Some men are selfish like that.
Please,
They're just selfish
if
Now
like
marry
that.
and not tell her to stop.
if you are
cannot do
not
this anymore.
if you are not comfortable with it, don't bother going marrying her. Allow her live her life. But first, if they do modeling, you come marry and say make it stop.
Wetin dey take
Say
know her?
please, the way men are looking at you. Excuse me,
exactly.
you look
How
at
did
her
they
like you
Same way
marry
you
am.
got her, yes.
True. So
In that case, now that man get low self-esteem. Now the way you take it and be that
Insecurity.
insecurity. Now the way you take it down, you can't fear say another person fit go carry am.
So for those that are doing it for business, according to some of you, do you think it's 100% business? Is there not that atom of low self-esteem in what they are doing? Do you think it's just business?
Okay, so there was this movie I saw recently. It's a movie by Tyler Perry, Black in Beauty or Beauty in Black. Beauty in
Yeah,
Black.
I saw.
Yeah.
I've not finished that movie. I
Yeah.
just watched the part.
Okay, so there's this a stripper who had to go under the knife because she's a stripper, so she needs customers. She needs to get more money.
she needs
So
to
she had
have
to
it
do
big.
the bomb thing, and then there were the complications after. So there are the people who do it for business. Some people who started on a very simple note has business, but they knew that they need to upgrade, so they had to just go through the knife just to look more enticing. You know, there's a stage whereby you look enticing for like for few years, and then you want to be like, I want to look more attractive. Then
You want
do
to remain
something
in the
else.
game.
You want to remain in the game.
at the top of your game.
Yes, you want to
On
remain
top of your game.
relevant, and then they keep doing it. So they are different. Looking at all those Oloshona, I don't know if I can mention them.
Yeah, runs girls and
Runs
runs
girls.
babes. Yeah.
They have their reason. Most of them do it for men, but there are some
Still
women.
talking about what you're saying. There's some celebs. You've been watching them for years. They are not looking old. They go and do cheekbone. They go and do this. They go and do surgery on this one because they don't want to look old. Because they believe their face is part of what they are selling. They believe once you start aging,
They run out of
these are the
yeah.
don't come on market. No, they watch all these young girls who just come out. So I think for those set of people, it is the
totally
business.
for the business.
But if you look at it internally, the self-esteem is already creeping in. Like I'm looking older. I don't they come on market with that too. If I don't do this thing, hey, even some of them will even meet younger actresses or younger.
So they want to
singers,
compete
like,
What
with
do
those
you
ones.
do?
and when they see people,
Yeah.
hey, can you go get talk? I just sit down for you. They don't even see me. Tomorrow I dey go do am.
I think this another
So,
another movie
I think they
that
work
another
hand
movie
in
that I'll
hand.
try to what's it called now? What is it called, Seth? Another movie I would
It's a
like
series.
Ajalugo.
I would like you to watch is also The Substance. It's
Okay.
about a model. She's already old. So there was another model that came in. So she was jealous. So she had to go through the knife to also look relevant. So she was having complications as well. I think you might also want to watch it. It tells you that when you're aging, just age. Allow your body go through that process of aging. What you have to do is that when you're young, make use of yourself, enjoy your life.
Do
live-
whatever you want
yes.
to do at that
Because once
stage.
you are old, you're old. But most
Send me your account
people,
number.
Now, I love the fact that you are bringing out the other side of it. Complication. Anything will get advantage, no matter how it
Yes.
be.
Honestly,
yes.
There's disadvantages.
Sure.
You cannot say when you are selling something to me and I'm asking you, wait to be the other side. No, 100, you don't get disadvantage. I will run because there is no way that there will not be something that is bad about that thing.
Because
that
it
you
is artificial,
you
it is
are
not
selling.
natural.
It is artificial. Now, people do this enhancement. JAYMICHAEL made a statement that not everybody, people lauding you, hey, they are shouting, they are happy, they are attracted to you. Not everybody may want to keep you.
That's true.
Do you accept that?
Yes.
That not everybody may want to keep you because you are becoming
That's generally the
a
nature.
common
of
commodity.
That's the nature of human beings. I mean, when you're heading towards destruction, you find people always lauding you, cheering you on, telling you to keep at it, and all of that. But when it gets, there are still the same set of people that will begin to castigate you for going. Oh, when you were going, you did not know it has or it had complications. But now, what do you want us to do? You're now, seeking help. asking for support and all of that, that's when they will back down. That's what people do.
Let's look at it
That's
from the
people.
angle of these Nollywood actresses and stuff like that.
Mm.
Nobody reigns forever.
Yeah,
People
yeah.
will reign.
Use your
Everybody
time.
get in
No
one time.
empire
People
lasts
reign.
forever.
Mm.
People will do them way back with the music, the movie industry. Where are they now?
Mm.
Last, and some of them are married. Some of them are not even
And
married.
once they are married, they'll just go low key.
But somehow, some people
Some of them
always
are not-
manage to stay relevant all through. You know, when they're young, they're the rave of the moment. When they're in the mid age, still the same.
Now,
and
what
at
those
old age
people are
too.
wise. Why does
I think they just move with the trends.
make that statement? When you are getting old, it means that your role should change.
Mm.
The role you play should
Mhm.
change.
Iji, book it right.
See,
Okay,
they
right.
like
It's been a long time we saw the
likes
movies.
of,
Next thing we hear, she don't go abroad, she don't go upgrade educationally,
mhm.
Yeah,
she don't
yeah.
get one certificate.
the likes
She's now
of
relevant in
of
tech, in the
Motola
tech
now.
world.
If Motola is competing with the Destiny Etiko or someone, I'll just look at her like,
Yeah,
Mama, you they waste your time.
honestly.
Your time don't pass.
Mm.
But you see
In
people,
the
they
movie
move
industry.
on, they move on to other things.
Other
Other
things.
things.
And even if they are coming back, they'll act another. They'll take entirely another different role.
Even when you see,
Yeah.
once you
A
see,
movie of
once you hear that they are
veterans.
doing
Yes.
that
See,
particular
you
movie,
know that
that
class.
Omotola will be in this particular movie. You want to watch it? It's been a long time.
Yeah. Yeah,
Omotola,
true.
Yeah.
Some of them, once they get married, some get so dedicated to just move it. If you look at the likes of Regina Askia and some of
Mhm.
these
Yeah.
great women, babes, those
Career.
days, you
Career.
And no
that one
be.
self see they are, you don't be pastor now, you understand?
Mhm.
So you will have to grow with time. If you
Mhm.
want to remain the way you are, you kill yourself. That is
Yeah.
the truth. Now, for men that does enhancement, okay, oh, you can't look and say,
Mm.
be like say I know the function where somebody was,
Let me say no function where.
you
Look
know
at,
the
you know big. You feel
okay,
like
no
say you know
big
big.
reach.
Because maybe one girl don't tell you say you know big. You don't tell another girl.
Maybe. You know, some people before
But,
they make
but wait,
it's
for a
not
man,
cheap.
I
It's
want
not
to ask
cheap.
this question.
You should know that it doesn't come
life
babe,
is not like this.
babe.
And
Life
so,
is
for
like
you
this.
to
like
arrive
I
this,
at
want to
that-
ask this
for you to
question.
arrive
I
at
want
that
to ask the
decision, it
women
might
this
have been
question.
going on
So
and
guys
on.
are
I'm
see,
serious.
everybody
JAYMICHAEL.
say me if he make some see some people.
But you know that's one
Some
of the
people, the way
biggest.
they're acting today, maybe when they were just 9 years old, someone just body shamed them.
You know
Jam-
that's one of the biggest.
just-
In fact,
JAYMICHAEL.
that's the
You
biggest
You shouldn't conclude on yourself.
physical.
I want
I
to
mean,
ask
physical
the
symbol of
women this
self-esteem of
question
men.
now. Does size matter?
I think it does, though. I think it does. I'm not talking about in the action, but you know, it's just like what they say for aesthetics. I think it does.
Aesthetic. You want to help you look at. No be you.
Exactly, that's
Everybody
your
there,
own
everybody
for your
look at
own
now.
view, for your own
Please,
viewing
that-
pleasure.
that's
I think it really
opinion.
does.
And I think some people just like
Like
to
said
see it
aesthetics,
that
like
way.
say, you know,
Yeah.
Tommy,
aesthetics,
does
like,
size matter?
Like say now everybody going to look at. Like say you
It
go carry out the
It
cover.
doesn't really matter to
I
me.
like the fact that I'm
Now
having
you satisfy you.
two
Like,
different views now. See, wait,
How about you go ask me to say
wait,
the
no,
size
you are a
matter?
man, you are a man.
No,
You
ask
may
me
not
say the
know.
size matter.
Are
They
you
are,
gay?
they are
No,
the
I'm
one
talking
that
about
want
size.
to
Everyone.
that will really give us the answer we need. If she's saying just looking at it, I'm okay. I
Mm.
like it this way. That is, there are people in that category. They just want
But
to
why
see
do
big.
ladies like that they see go out
Now-
and go attack another
now,
person?
for
Why
Tommy,
ladies still a cheat?
you are saying it doesn't really matter, but it matters.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't
It
matter.
doesn't. It doesn't.
Okay,
So
what
if you are
matters?
saying it matters,
when-
Wait,
during
wait,
your
wait,
veiling,
please,
during your
Why do
veiling,
some ladies?
no, I
Please.
want to ask
Please,
Tommy a
guys,
simple question.
calm
When
down.
you're
Please,
veiling and you see
please,
something this tiny,
Calm down.
so you
What
mean
matter-
nothing comes
Very
through your
good
mind?
friend, if you don't like it,
Please,
please, from tiny,
please.
you go and look for
So you mean nothing comes
Wait
through your
now.
mind? It just
Allow her, please. Allow her.
If tiny is not your size, you move away from tiny. You look for your own size.
Please,
Based-
what matters?
Based on experience,
Talk to me. Yeah.
I can tell you that size doesn't matter.
Okay.
Based on experience, it doesn't. To be very honest, we keep on deceiving us. I don't know, but it's a personal thing.
Mm.
But I think people keep on deceiving themselves, saying, "Oh, you have to be big, you have to be this." The truth is, if you keep on giving this men this kind of things, men would also come to you and tell you, I don't like you, I don't like your boobs, I don't like your ass. Why should we feel bad
I
whenever they
think
tell
men
us that?
started it, and
And
that's
yes,
why you have
I
many
know-
women
I know
going
they
under the
started
knife.
it. I know they started
So
it.
men started the body shaming.
Yeah.
Yes, we
Yeah.
agree to
Even
that.
men. For
So you don't
the
say
wives.
when I don't look and say, Olori Kodoro, you don't even get hair for head like this. Women started it.
Nah.
They don't use that. No be.
Olori Kodoro is just an endearing
No be
insult.
daddy. You know what?
Endearing insult.
Olori Kodoro.
You can't go and do you got implant hair for your ear. Now then they start. Now then start up.
Okay.
When you
Now,
make your own demand,
you
the man
guys-
will feel like okay, let me make, that's what
you
you're
guys
trying to
are
say.
not making
That when
me
he makes his own
listen.
demand,
Let us
when you make your
hear
own demand,
from
you want to
Tomi.
do a makeup.
She is trying to say something, and
Yes.
we are cutting her short, please. Tomi,
I'm saying
what
that
matters?
the size doesn't matter.
What
What
matters?
matters is how you use it.
And
to be very honest,
The small
very
ones have used
honest.
it well.
To be very
I'm experienced.
to be very honest, sex sometimes is about the foreplay and not the
The penetration.
Okay, maybe that's why it doesn't
Now
matter
what is
to
too
you.
much
No,
talk
no,
that
no,
time that
hold
say
on, hold
that
on.
the play where you wear to wear.
Yeah.
No.
Now you will understand.
Yes.
If you have a pesto, if you have a pesto as your walking tool, and the
The mortar.
the mortar
You don't get water, you don't get
you
it.
no
you just
get
dry.
water, you go break that mortar.
Mm.
Now you see that such a woman will have trauma.
Mental trauma,
If
yeah.
she hears sex, she go wrong.
She go
There are
wrong.
women like that.
Yeah.
I've heard story of ladies that when they hear sex, they run because of one, how they were this virgin, deflowered.
Mm.
What they've
Very
passed
gym.
through, they'll be like, you know if you come off for
Why
their
they look
head.
like that? Say gym.
True. So if you talk say he big, he can't they wound them. Ask that woman, what is your? Do you connect with that man during that act? Do you guys connect? Because some people they go, you go think they go wet, he go wet.
Do you
So
know-
they, that one wait to say a big self. You can want to say, if that's I know they reach again. Not true.
Do you know some men
When I was in the
believe that-
world, I experienced some of these things.
Some men
Yes,
believe that when
yes.
you are doing with the lady, and the lady
For
is
one
crying.
woman, you are big. Another woman, you are not. I've not heard that
Yeah,
before
that's true.
as a man.
No,
So
that's-
if any man they go do enlargement because one person, except for real, you yourself, you look yourself, say, not true. This thing is not true. Now you know say, but when you don't, I'm not saying you should be looking for women around. Though, listen to me, oh, don't judge with the past, so don't go to the world deep. Oh. So
When you no go lost.
may no go lost. But I will tell you that for every individual, you made mention of that. There's somebody that will like you, even when you use that statement. Some people want to have somebody presentable. That is the fact. That is where that try to have small. Just try the all right small. That's
Well,
the
you can't
truth.
present
But
the
do-
dick
but-
now.
You can know. You
No,
can.
no. Eh?
But how
can.
can you
Wait,
present?
People are like that.
No.
Now what I thought is not aesthetics. The other time. Say you want to carry the other. The husband is a.
No.
You can.
I'm
You
not
can
talking-
always see.
Not only that,
That's
not
your
be,
own personal
not be
use.
only the
Your
thing
own
where
personal
guys
view.
the answer be that some just want to have a good body. So when you say
And
that's
that one
my
is
man,
natural.
that's my man. There's this wow,
Macho.
you know,
Yeah.
you know, like look at him now. Saturday,
So how can you be really
You know,
macho when you
why-
is very tiny?
Fun fact.
Forget you.
Let me bust your bubble.
I'm a macho.
Majority of those macho
eh,
guys have small penis.
I'm a macho. We get
That's
put
what I'm
like
saying.
this.
How can you be truly macho?
You have
When
to- you have
it's
to take
very
one.
Forget
tiny.
the body
Either
there,
go for
body
the
there.
macho or go for
I watched the movie way back.
Now
I
wait,
way back. You know this movie way back.
wait,
They are not
we are
friends.
removing
Sent to
another
be-
set of people. I'm
sent to
sorry,
be-
we're not body shaming
We're not
anybody.
gonna say me, yeah.
You talked about macho. And you talked about the one that. What about that big tummy? And the ones that have big tummy.
Yes. If you have big tummy, and even if it's big, it will still go back to being small.
Talk about that.
There is it. Who tell you that one?
What is the best thing? I don't
You know,
understand.
the tummy will hamper the real,
Hamper
the
with
depth.
The
How
depth
about
of
with it?
what?
It's a matter of the usage. That's why
That's
you
the
see most of
point.
those daddies that get big belly.
Mm-hmm.
What they do, they don't
Yeah,
really. They
yeah,
allow
we know.
a woman.
We know.
They
Nah,
allow
money, oh.
they allow a woman to write.
Exactly.
And when the woman write, she go satisfy herself. Well,
So
when
it's
you
a
satisfy
lie that
yourself,
should always,
She's
that
not
should always
satisfied.
rise. Thank
It's
you.
money. Money is the satisfaction.
some of them see some of those men. Then they
That they do what?
why some of them they will say they get big belly. Let me say you go see your wife. You don't even get money reach the husband.
No, you don't know women.
You got-
Continue.
You don't know women.
Now,
Women feel leave. Women feel leave.
let
You get
me-
this part. Make
let
everything.
me
When
do
woman
a
see go to
little
knack
throwback.
person. When
Let-
they don't get money.
Nah,
Let me
money.
When
do
they even
a
get money,
little
I'm telling
throwback,
you.
please.
Then there's something
It's
else
a matter-
there.
There's something
There's
else
something
there.
else.
Let me
It's
do
not
a
satisfaction.
little
It's not
throwback.
what
I want to
satisfies
do a
you.
little throwback just to probably talk about what Tokwe was talking about the aesthetics and all. Let's look back at Igonga.
You just say you no go that time.
Look at the way you told them. Please look at the
We
Gonga.
watch the video again.
That's if for more than 400 women.
Counted
More
the
than
one we
four-
will
you
know.
Now,
When you are not Solomon.
if by the
You don't marry
grace,
them.
if because you're a media person, you have to watch that video. Yes, I actually saw some of them
I
because
didn't.
I'm a media person. I have
Yeah.
to be able to talk
Because you
about
have to-
It's
it.
Yeah.
not compulsory for you to watch it before you can talk
No,
about it.
you have to be able to watch it.
It's
So
a
you
lie.
will know what they're talking
Ah.
about. So that you don't be like
You
they're
can
lying
just
against
read.
us. You
I
need
think
evidence.
was-
You
was
need
there.
evidence. Fact. Say it as it is.
Thank you
What-
so very
obviously,
much.
As it
As
is.
a
You must see
media,
it. Seeing
as
is
a
believing.
media person,
How many did you watch?
I can't count. But
Hey!
Oh, God, watch everything.
no, I did not watch everything.
Almost
But
everything.
The few I saw,
Almost everything.
because the reason I'm
three
talking
things.
about
Even
it
you
now,
were challenged as a man.
no, I wasn't. I wasn't.
Mm.
You know why?
You know what? How they do inside.
Why-
It's
Why
inside the house.
I had to say, let me see, because
Okay.
one, you go see fat woman, you go see slim woman, you go see girl.
Ah,
You
very
go see-
well.
you be like, what is happening? What is really the problem?
Mm.
You now look at a gonga. You say, oh, okay. That is where the aesthetics. You say, some women just want to see it. If you like me long like this, okay, just do the okay, I'm okay. Why some, according to Tomi, the size does not matter. I will tell you the truth. Some women will meet a gonga and don't want to go back,
Yeah.
to run away. Why some want to say, wow, I'll go back tomorrow. I'll go back again. It means we are different. But you must get it right. Just as we have said, that this if you say na size, you go dey wound your woman, you no go know.
So men believe that once you're just doing with a woman and the woman is shouting,
that
they
means
believe, she's enjoying
enjoying
it.
it.
They, I'm a champion.
And she's
After
not.
2 minutes, they come, yes, I make her cry.
She mentioned something, foreplay.
Mhm.
Some
Very, very
people
important.
don't even care.
Know how to do
Bra,
it.
what is the
Later, the
problem?
lady come meet person, come do foreplay. Come clap with
Thank
foreplay.
you.
Because your wife did cheat. Why you no go cheat?
You don't even
sabi use
allow her
am.
to
Because you don't
enjoy.
sabi use
You
am.
don't feel her body. Like, come on.
Man, use your tongue. In fact, I feel the most important.
Wait now, allow this woman say something, please. I want to learn. We learn every day.
How
That's
to learn?
it.
Use your tongue.
Trendy,
Hey,
what did
Tommy.
you say now?
I feel like
I thought you about is it
Wait, please. She said, men, use your
Your
tongue.
tongue.
It's important.
please
Aha.
explain.
So, please,
Like they should
I
use
know they like this kind of thing now.
Our cameraman is staring at me.
How should the man use
His
his
tongue,
tongue?
yeah.
Like you say, tonga.
I can't tell you. I can't tell you how
Tongue,
to, but I
tongue.
feel that
Okay.
it's important for you to know how to use your tongue and your fingers. It's
Mm.
very important. It's
Mm.
not even about the thrusting.
When you're playing guitar.
For women, I feel that sex is not even from the. For men, it might be the chuku chuku and then you're fine. But for women, but for women, it's chuku chuku now.
I'm looking
All
at
right,
you.
all
right.
I'm learning, you know.
Okay.
The sex is for women. That's why sometimes you have to understand you're a woman.
Yeah.
Start with the kissing, the caressing, the this and that. Then you cannot. A woman can reach orgasm with just using your tongue. And once you're done with your tongue, she might not want anything else. She might just want you to just enter, just for you to also be satisfied, and that is it. So for men sometimes feel that it's always the jiggy.
Exactly.
It's not. You don't have to break my bones because I want
It takes a man that is not selfish in bed
to do that.
Yeah, God bless
Okay.
you.
So a selfish man in
I
bed,
believe.
he's not about himself. May I just enter, may I come? Once I don't come, I'm okay.
Exactly.
Now,
they don't care about the woman.
She made mention of don't break my bones. Because some men believe if they turn you upside down, they fling you up, you land, they trap you, that is when they've done what they ought to do. But do you also know, I'm sorry to say, some women, maybe it's psychological issue. They like it rough.
It's
Rough
effective.
and
Yeah, sometimes.
Oh, sometimes.
Yes.
Rofando.
Not me, I'm not saying, but
No. You said something.
There must be both in bed.
Now, also remember, you see, it comes like it's not sex we talk about. I mean,
No, it's part of it.
no, it comes like we analyze this.
Exactly.
Enhancement of men.
Why we need to also clear this? If you say a man use your tongue. Today use your tongue, tomorrow use your tongue, next tomorrow use your tongue. Sometimes for us that are not in the world anymore, you understand? Is it every time you tend to, make sure you use your tongue?
It's not every time.
Okay, so there's room for quickie.
Yeah, of course.
And some other.
But do you know that women who don't even like it
Don't like what?
when you use your tongue?
Why?
Yeah,
They don't.
for
They feel
some
it's
it's
irritating.
disgusting.
Like, what is
Yeah,
this? No,
for
don't
some
go
it's
for it.
disgusting.
Some will not even allow you to even use your hand. They don't want you to touch them there.
I love the fact that
You just
we
need to
are
understand the
we are
person.
trying to
That is it.
look
There's
at
a man for every woman. Go for the one way
different
una
different
they compatible,
perspectives
una
to
understand
different
ourselves.
issues. So they're not right anywhere saying that like this.
There's no manual.
Now, is body enhancement a sign of low self-esteem? We've been able to say for some it is, while for some is for business or for those that will say I just want my body, I want to be looking at my body and be happy. I don't understand.
lie.
Sha. I don't know if there are
Everything
people like
goes
that.
together.
I've
There
heard
are-
that.
there
I've
are
heard that say,
people like
I just
that.
want to look at myself and say, God, thank you.
Yeah.
Don't say God, thank you. Not with it, God.
Doctor, thank you.
Yes. If God creates you like this, you are lucky. God do you like that.
Yeah.
You can say, God, thank you.
Mm.
But when you don't go under the knife, you can say, God, thank you.
For making
Doctor,
her
thank
go.
you.
Doctor
Okay, for the
Deji,
success
thank
of
you.
the.
Dr. Deji.
Not Deji of our Deji now.
Okay, this is not Deji.
There are many
Who is
Dejis.
Dr. Deji?
There are many Dejis out there.
Why you
He's a
mention
Dr.
Deji?
Deji.
There's
Hey, there's a Dr. Deji. Who is Dr. Deji? I have to do investigation. Who is Dr. Deji? Because he said Dr. Deji. Why must say Dr.
Yeah,
Why you
yeah.
say Dr. Okiki? Why you say Dr. Sheyi?
Time is of the essence now. We need to run. Now, for people that are looking at doing this enhancement, what do you have to say to them?
Well, my own
Because
is,
some people, as we are talking now, they are planning, they are saving.
yeah, I don't see. I'm not going to tell you not to do it or do it. Just know why you're doing it, and make sure that it's really valid, and that you're ready
Is it
for
worth
whatever risk, yes, that comes with it.
Mm.
And once you can answer those questions in the affirmative, it's your take, the decision.
Tommy,
I'll say just do you. It's decision to lies with you.
you
so.
see the word do you. You may not be morally right.
Mm.
You understand? Like somebody will say, dress the way you feel.
Mm-hmm.
So people feel like being naked.
Oh.
And you say, no, don't shout at them. Oh, that's what they feel like wearing. Let them wear. My brother, my sister, there's cultural norms. There are some that are morally correct. There are some things you do that are morally correct, some culturally. So if you they dress, I
People
know
should
follow.
just do things in
So
moderation.
do you where you just talk now? So people you now to go under the knife and just be fine. Yeah. Am I right? So do you what you feel is good for you?
Yeah.
All right,
Well,
JAYMICHAEL.
as for me, I
For,
mean,
no, you won't go different.
May I answer that one
For-
first too.
okay.
Me, I'm a typical African man. I don't feel do anything to my body. I love my body like this. That's why you know if you see tattoo, you know if you say I don't pierce my ear, I don't feel do anything.
But you
I cut my hair.
if you use lip gloss,
I lip gloss. I should be doing this one. I don't matter. If you know use that, if you kiss your wife, you don't carry lip gloss.
Mm,
Or two.
mm.
But me, you want to go enhance to be put something,
Sorry,
cut
please,
something,
please.
come out,
I
add
actually
something.
have a question.
I
Does
can-
it work? Dick enlargement, does it work?
But those who are doing it, it work for them.
I
It work for them. But the
I
thing get side
don't
effects
know.
later when they
This,
don't reach
this
like 40.
question you
It's not
asked,
gonna-
I've also been thinking about. I've heard story of how some are fake.
Mm.
Some I don't know
Some
how.
even use it. The thing where I wanna have, it will not have adverse effects on that particular
On
thing.
their potency.
Yes, the thing will go strong again. Maybe yes,
Mm.
I think that's really risky.
Very risky.
Yeah.
Do you know what it means for a man not to be active?
they call them a new way. Us reading inside book, we no fit move.
Now you now went to utter what God has done. The next year, after 10 years, where you don't use that, you call the need to take a what they call this kick and start
Enhancement this day.
before you go fit.
Like 2 days before. Ladies tell you say they come tomorrow. Don't take like 2 days before the lady comes, so that your body will stand.
Alright.
Oh, yeah, the question you say you ask me.
No, for men that are thinking that enhancement is the way.
Go and learn about the art and act of sex.
Thank you.
Know how to satisfy a woman.
Learn from what Tommy said.
If you know,
Add that one, no.
if you
Learn
know,
from what
you know.
what,
It. If you
what
don't know
Tommy
it,
said.
you don't know it. But if you know it, it is good for you.
All right, thank you so very much. Next week will be another time on this show. Jokes aside, thank you guys. You can get past episode of this show on our YouTube page, Western Spring Television. Have a great night.